Thank you for watching Atlanta & Company. I'm Christine Pullara. Thinking of buying or selling a home? Well, even when both sides agree on a price, the deal could still fall apart due to under appraisal. Don't get caught blindsided. Have a pro on your side. That pro is Brent McSpadden. He's a sales agent with Harry Norman Realtors and a certified real estate appraiser. Today, he's got tips and information, everything we need when it comes to buying or selling a home. And I'm happy he's here. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Christine. It's great to be here.
I know we're talking about the housing market today, and luckily things have improved since back in 2008. Those were such rough years for a lot of people, but Atlanta's housing market is rebounding, right? Give me some good news.
You're absolutely right, Christine. Atlanta's housing market is rebounding. We're in a much better state than we were in 2008, and we have appreciation of over 20 and 30% in some areas of town right now. A lot of what's driven that is inventories are low. We have lower inventory right now than we've had in a decade.
So that's especially good news if I want to sell my home, because with less inventory, then I can put my price a little bit higher.
With less inventory means you can sell your house for more. The buyers have fewer houses to choose from when they get ready to buy. Some of the markets that I work in, such as Sandy Springs, the median sale price has increased from $377,500 to $438,400, up 16% over the previous 12 months. These are median sale prices. Dunwoody up 21.9% in the last 12 months. Zip code 30327 in West Buckhead is up from $718,500 to $862,500, a 20% increase year over year. Zip 30305 also in Buckhead up 19.4%. West Roswell, Alpharetta, Milton, the area west of Georgia 400 in Fulton County is up 21.3%. East Roswell, Johns Creek, the area east of 400 in North Fulton County is up 4.8%. South Forsyth County, 13.9%. East Cobb, up 14%. West Gwinnett, 26.6%. The Woodstock High School District is up 30% year over year in the median sale price.
This is such great news. And I guess the question then is, how does a buyer or seller know what they should buy or sell their house for, the property for? This is when your expertise comes into play.
With my background of being an appraiser and a sales agent, when a seller comes to me and says, hey, Brent, I'm ready to sell my house, I know the market's coming back, what I'm able to do is actually go in, look at your house, I'm going to measure it, I'm going to do a full appraisal on your house so I know exactly what the market value of your house is. That allows us to list your house for the correct price. We don't want to list it for too much because then it's going to sit on the market for too long and may not sell. We don't want to list it for too little because we want to get the most we can. So what that allows us to do is sell your house for the highest possible price that you can in the current market.
So why don't more real estate agents get their appraisal certification?
Well, it's a timely process, Christine. Most sales agents don't want to do it because it takes about 6 years beyond what it takes to get your sales license to become an appraiser. I actually started out as an appraiser and added my sales license later. In the process, I've appraised over 5,000 houses.
Fantastic. I'd say that you're an expert.
Well, in value, certainly, and as well as marketing and all the other things that that Harry Norman provides me to do.
And I think a question a lot of us have as we're thinking about it, we were considering selling our home now that we know the market is improving. What is the way to increase the value? You know, sometimes we might think, oh, I'm going to buy some furniture to really stage that room looking nicely. You know, talk to us about what really works and what doesn't really work.
Well, I think one of the most important things that people can do and pay attention to when you decide you want to make those upgrades to your house is to stick with natural materials. If you look back at houses that were built in the 1800s, they had hardwood floors. They still put hardwood floors in houses. They used slate back then. They still use slate today. Travertine, marble, granite. If you stick with those types of materials, natural stone versus a preformed concrete stone that doesn't weather the same. If you begin to get into the manufactured products, the manufacturers are able to change that style and they can make what you chose go out of style because they have a new style. If you stick with those natural materials, then then you're going to get the best, the best product for your money.
So don't worry about furniture. Worry about the materials that are going into the house first and foremost.
Well, you say that when you're trying to increase the value of your house, but absolutely, when I'm getting ready to sell a house, one of the great things that I like to do is bring a stager in. If we want to go that route, they can at least give us ideas of what we need to do. But I've been through 20,000 houses. I know what sells houses.
Right.
I know what a buyer wants to see. And I use professional photographers as well. So when we put your house on the market, you're going to have the best showing on the web that we possibly can.
And let's talk about your office in Dunwoody. Tell us more about it.
Well, I work at the Harry Norman office in Dunwoody, and I cover a territory really that goes up the 400 corridor from Buckhead up into South Forsyth County. The Harry Norman office that I work for is great because my broker is also the president of the Atlanta Board of Realtors. So we have a tremendous amount of experience in the office that I work out of.
Well, that's fantastic, and all that experience can help us whether we're buying or selling our home. And if you are thinking about selling your house or buying in the next 12 months, you really need to sign up for one of the free seminars. Yes, Brent's holding free seminars, and to register, all you have to do is log on to resatl.com or call 678-548-2502. I'm telling you, you better stick around, because if you want to learn more about the kind of deals you can get, boy, does Brent have some things in store for that. Plus, we have a tour of homes that are absolutely incredible to look at. You don't want to miss it.